Hi everyone, welcome back to Motor Zone YouTube channel. Today we're diving into something special, something that blends nostalgia with modern aggression in a way very few cars can pull off. The all-new 2026 Scion TC is making waves as a reimagined compact sports coupe designed for drivers who want emotion, personality, and performance packed into one sharp-looking machine. Even at first glance, it sends a clear message: this is not an economy coupe anymore, this is a statement on wheels. And before we go deeper, just look at it in your mind for a second. Low stance, sharp edges, and a design language that feels more futuristic than ever. The 2026 Scion TC doesn't try to blend in. It wants attention, and it gets it everywhere it goes. Now starting with the exterior, this new TC has been completely reshaped with a more aggressive and aerodynamic profile. The front fascia is the first thing that grabs you. It features a wide, low-set grille that stretches across the bumper, giving the car a planted and confident stance. The grille design is finished in a glossy black mesh pattern, and depending on the trim, you'll see subtle chrome or dark smoked accents that add depth without making it look overstyled. Flanking the grille are the new LED matrix headlights, sharply cut and angled backward to give the car a focused, eyes-on-the-road expression. These headlights aren't just for looks, they adapt intelligently to road conditions, adjusting beam spread and intensity for night driving, city cruising, or highway speed. The LED daytime running lights form a signature light blade that instantly makes the car recognizable even from a distance. Move along the sides, and the coupe silhouette becomes even more impressive. The 2026 Scion TC sits lower than its predecessor, with a more sculpted roofline that flows smoothly into the rear. The body has been refined with sharper character lines running from the front fenders all the way to the taillights. These lines aren't just decorative, they improve airflow and stability at higher speeds, reducing drag and improving efficiency. The wheel arches are slightly flared, giving the car a more muscular stance without going overboard. Depending on the trim level, you get 18-inch or 19-inch alloy wheels, designed with a multi-spoke aerodynamic pattern. These wheels don't just look sporty, they are engineered to reduce turbulence and improve cooling for the brakes during aggressive driving. At the rear, things get even more exciting. The taillights are slim, full LED units connected by a light bar that stretches across the trunk lid, giving the car a wide, modern appearance. The rear bumper is sculpted with a subtle diffuser design, hinting at the car's sporty intentions. Dual exhaust outlets sit neatly integrated, giving a clean yet performance-focused finish. And overall road presence, it's strong. The 2026 Scion TC looks like it belongs in a modern urban setting but still has enough attitude to stand out on open highways. It's the kind of car that gets attention at traffic lights without even trying. Now moving into the interior, this is where Scion has made a massive leap forward. Step inside the 2026 TC, and you immediately notice that everything feels more driver-focused, more refined, and surprisingly premium for its segment. The dashboard is wrapped in soft-touch materials with contrast stitching, giving a sense of quality that you don't usually expect in a compact coupe. The layout is clean and minimal, but still very functional. Everything is angled slightly toward the driver, reinforcing that sporty cockpit feel. Right in the center, you get a large floating infotainment display, available in 10.5-inch or 12.3-inch depending on the variant. This system supports full smartphone integration, including wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The interface is fast, smooth, and designed with simplicity in mind. You don't have to dig through complicated menus, everything is just a tap or swipe away. Behind the steering wheel, there's a fully digital instrument cluster that changes themes based on driving mode. In comfort mode, it shows calm, clean graphics with fuel efficiency data and navigation prompts. Switch to sport mode, and the display transforms into a more aggressive layout with a central tachometer, performance stats, and real-time booster power distribution. The seats are another highlight. The 2026 Scion TC features sport bucket seats with enhanced side bolstering, designed to keep you stable during sharp cornering. In higher trims, you get a mix of leather and Alcantara upholstery, adding both comfort and grip. The seating position is low, almost like a traditional sports coupe, which enhances the driving feel significantly. Space-wise, the TC manages to balance sportiness with practicality. Front passengers get generous legroom and headroom, while the rear seats are better suited for short trips or smaller passengers. This isn't a full-size family car, but for a coupe, it does a respectable job of staying usable in daily life. Technology is another strong point. You get a premium audio system tuned for deep bass and crisp highs, multiple USB-C ports, wireless charging pad, dual-zone climate control, and a suite of driver assistance features. These include adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and automatic emergency braking. Ambient lighting runs across the dashboard and door panels, creating a subtle glow at night that enhances the cabin atmosphere without being distracting. It adds a modern, almost luxury-like feel that elevates the entire interior experience. Now let's talk about the heart of the machine, performance. The 2026 Scion TC is expected to come with a turbocharged 1.6-liter four-cylinder engine as its base powertrain, delivering around 190 to 210 horsepower depending on tuning. There is also a more performance-oriented variant rumored to push close to 230 horsepower, tuned specifically for drivers who want sharper acceleration and more aggressive throttle response. This engine is paired with either a 6-speed manual transmission for purists or a refined 8-speed automatic for everyday convenience. The manual version is where the real fun begins. It offers tight gear ratios, a short throw shifter, and a direct mechanical feel that connects you to the car in a way modern automatics often can't replicate. On the road, the 2026 Scion TC feels noticeably more responsive than before. The steering has been reworked for better feedback, giving you a more connected feel when turning into corners. It's light enough for city driving but firms up at higher speeds to give better control and confidence. Acceleration is smooth but punchy. The turbocharged engine delivers torque early in the rev range, meaning the car feels quick even without pushing it hard. 0 to 60 miles per hour is expected to sit in the mid to high 6-second range, depending on configuration, which is more than enough for a sporty compact coupe. The suspension setup has also been improved significantly. It uses a sport-tuned independent system that balances comfort and agility. On smooth roads, the ride feels composed and refined. But when you push it into corners, the chassis tightens up and the car feels stable, planted, and surprisingly capable. Braking performance is strong as well, with ventilated discs and upgraded calipers providing consistent stopping power even under aggressive driving conditions. The car feels confident during hard braking, with minimal nosedive and excellent stability. Fuel efficiency is another area where the 2026 TC improves over its predecessors. Thanks to turbocharging and improved aerodynamics, it manages to stay efficient during daily driving while still offering performance when needed. You're looking at a balance that makes it suitable not just for weekend fun, but also for everyday commuting. And what really ties everything together is how the car feels as a whole. It's not just about horsepower or design alone. The 2026 Scion TC is built to give you an emotional driving experience. It wants you to enjoy every turn, every acceleration, and every moment behind the wheel. So when you put it all together, the aggressive exterior, the modern and tech-filled interior, and the balanced yet exciting performance, you realize this car is more than just a comeback. It's a reinvention of what a compact sports coupe can be in 2026.